his co-op deal with Phoenix?
Orchid?
I guess. Like,
Just admit defeat.
like, okay, I don't want to admit defeat. It's just like I say, Jug. Like, you know, you don't even want 2 carries, but like you need like this mid gamer that can hit the egg, that can do building damage. Like they don't have any building pressure.
Can escape from stuns.
Oh, God, you can't lean it. Jeez, I don't actually know what you pick here.
They're going Lycan.
Oh, okay. It's not an egg hitter, but it actually does what I wanted. Like this right-clicking mid laner that kills buildings and the life stealer. It doesn't deal with the egg though.
This is such a weird
The
draft.
bunny mount. Sorry, I love the bunny mount. If you don't know how I always say, you shouldn't be allowed to play Mirana unless you have the bunny mount.
So basically, unless you're one
You're
of the
the
people that forked over,
0.001%.
what is it, $1,200?
It was like
$1,000 right now.
$1,800. Oh, it's cheap now.
Yeah, it's
Dude, that's
$1,000.
really cheap.
It's $1,000.
Yeah, it's $1,000. I thought my $100
It looks
mount
like
was nice.
the rabbit. Was it Frank from Donnie Darko?
Never seen it.
Really?
Is that a show? Or?
No, it's a movie,
No,
dude.
I'm just kidding.
There's
I've heard
another
of it. I haven't
killing
seen
all
it
movie.
though. Yeah. Dude, I love it though. But here we go. This is gonna. So it looks like it is gonna be the Kezu Dazzle. Then obviously Matuma Man is gonna be playing that Lycan. And we're looking at these drafts. You guys talked about it. This Phoenix and Lifestealer, they're both gonna feel pretty good. I mean, the Lifestealer obviously Lycan likes chasing him down, right? But
what is that
besides
Dazzle
that,
mace?
Can we talk about the game,
Sorry.
not cosmetics team?
These are some nice cosmetics, man. The Dazzle mace, I don't even never seen that before. The tiny prestige item we were talking about, he's got it.
He just said sorry. Oh, you're right, and then kept going.
Yeah, I mean, I said sorry, but
In
it's my
advance.
guilty pleasure, like implied, and I'm gonna keep talking.
You
about
can
it.
tell you're a streamer primarily
Why?
because you just completely ignore feedback and do whatever you want.
This is true.
I'm
this is
recording
true.
on Twitch.
This is true. He's correct. I do the same.
Yep.
And so we're looking at
I
this.
saw BSJ throw a. Never mind. Not getting into it.
All I can say as a streamer is one of the tips you really, or one of the skill sets you master over time is hearing feedback and filtering out most of it, and just like doing your own thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
Kyle-
everyone tries to micromanage your
Yeah,
what
Kyle, you're
doing.
sounding like a 1K Redditor right now.
Yeah.
BSJ knows to avoid that.
Yes, I do. I hear it, and it's in one ear, out the
What if
other.
it was me and Kyle in your chat telling you something? Would you listen to us?
Maybe you?
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go.
Use Midas better, please.
I remember
That's it.
I was recruiting Brian for my team before TI5.
Yes.
And I was like, hey, so do you want to play with us? And it's because he had just won FPL. Sumel won the month before,
NEL,
got picked up by EG. I was like, all right, well, that seemed to work out. Let me pick up BSJ. And he says, you know, I'm sorry. I appreciate the opportunity, but I got an offer from IX Mike, and I'm going to go take it.
I mean,
it's fair.
It's IX Mike.
And then a month and a half later, Jimmy kicked him.
Damn.
That was a good time.
That was
the
really funny.
pinnacle of my career.
I forgot you won that NEL. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Troll Warlord, thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Great
Shout out to
hero.
Troll
Sniper
Warlord.
Troll patch.
So what do we got? We've got a Phoenix Sand King heading on down bottom. That means we do have this Mirana going up top. So it is going to be... It's Ame going middle as Lifestealer, and maybe going top as the Mirana. Different. And why is that for? Why do you want to send... You just... Because you know the Lycan's going middle, and Lifestealer just beats him in lane, or...
Lifestealer should just absolutely free farm this lane, I think,
Okay.
is the idea behind it. And I don't know, anytime you can put a carry hero in an absolute free farm lane and it doesn't like cripple anyone else, I think it's fine. Mirana, like Kyle said, can be played in any role. It doesn't really
either.
Yeah, I mean she's been given enough like early game buffs, especially the leap buff where the charge replenish went from 60 to 45 level 1.
I'm just scared. If you don't kill the egg, like I honestly don't care about anything in a team fight other than do you kill the egg?
If you don't kill egg, you lose.
Yeah, Chaos just lose. All the creeps die. They don't do any damage when Lycan pops everything.
And you know he's going to be farmed. It's FY.
Yeah.
FY will have a Shivas at 9 minutes, and you're like, what the hell? Is that even possible?
I will say
so
they have the Sand King though, which is like an offlaner that traditionally lanes a lot. So like last game he had an ogre, so the Jakiro got a lot of gold. I'm just curious like where he's gonna find the farm.
Oh, this is cool. They're gonna backlane first wave, aren't they? Check that out. Yeah, they're gonna sandstorm. No, never mind.
They're just blocking it so it's in tower range.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna try and get lane control and then just tri lane down here.
And just run at him. And it looks to be, there's already Fire Spirits going out. Misery already taking a ton of damage. And, yep, there you go. Creeps will be under the tower. Pull it back. And, well, there's going to be a TP, so they aren't going to try lane. Looks like X-Nova will go top.
Look, FY 4-4-4 on... Dude, it took us like 15 minutes to hit that many shots in a basketball game yesterday. FY just pops off in the first 30 seconds. Yeah. Also, one of the funniest things, Blitz we're playing a game. Blitz is by far in the best shape of everybody, right?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I have unlimited cardio. I'm just going to play defense. I'm like, all right, sick. Just guard whoever has the ball. Run up and down the court a few times. He's like, Doug, anybody got water? None of us were in better shape either. Oh, man.
To be fair, it's like 90 degrees and humid outside.
It's true.
So it was pretty brutal.
That was actually hilarious, though.
There we go. So this is middle lane, as you said, Lifestealer 4-2 currently against the 2-3 of Lycan. What happened to this hero? Like, it seems we've been seeing a little bit more in pubs, but
Lycan or Lifestealer?
Yeah, Lycan.
The Helm of the Dom nerf, I think,
Okay.
hit hard. And he got like nerfed at the start of the year, and then he's been slowly but surely getting buffed. And then I think he was like on the verge of being really broken, and then they nerfed Helm of the Dom to give it 300 recipe cost.
It's also very much, I think, more of a pro team hero than a pub hero. Heroes like Lycan, Visage, they get way more popular in pub games when they're cookie cutter and easy. You know, when any moron can just say, "Hey, I'm 7K, I'll buy HOD Necro and just hit towers." It'll be meta in pubs, but.
Well, VT Fate, he's doing a lot of damage. Will they be able to get this kill? There is the Fire Spirit going off. One more right click, VT Fate. Please, he is going to use the healing salve. Will it save him now? He has a stun. He turns it around. Will they be able to get him? Chalice lives for one more. VT Fate, it goes down. And he dodges it. Chalice with the move. Can they turn it around? Do they have another stun on Chalice? They do in 5. They're thinking about it, and he's like, wait, something's up.
Dude, these guys are boss right
They
now.
are.
And when FY and Chalice are on, that's when this team is scary.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dagger. We'll just hit him. He has tangos.
Saw a really cool play top where the Tiny tossed the ET onto the Dazzle, who was in a creep wave, so he then heal bomb in the creep wave.
Oh,
Never thought of
Stomp
that
goes out.
combination.
It's only level 1 Stomp, though. Milan will just run away.
He's gonna roll away with that taunt.
Going away. Well, we definitely know Boxy's not playing because he would be using it non-stop 24/7. Are you guys spammers of taunts or no?
Depends on the taunt. Certain
Occasionally
taunts are real
swag.
nice, yeah.
Dude, that's the only. So you remember when? Actually, never mind.
Okay. Thank you for that one, Kyle.
No worries. That's why I'm here.
And middle lane, it looks pretty even. Actually, the Lycan a little bit ahead, but obviously said they're both pretty happy just farming, hitting creeps. Lycan does have a couple more denies.
Just Ame can trade, whereas Matumba's kind of forced to just seed any wave that starts pushing into him.
So what is the build now? Do you still just go Hod like book 1, or is it Hod into Helm of the Dominator into something else, pardon me?
I honestly have no idea. Let's ask our carry expert.
I mean, I prefer Medallion nowadays, but he is going for the Helm of the Dominator, so I feel like the problem I have with this Helm Dom is you're against a Lifestealer who, if I'm playing Lifestealer, I'm just going to Infest Wave or creep you.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, dude, that's so annoying.
Yeah,
It's a lot of gold, too.
It's 200 gold, yeah.
And there's nothing you really do to stop. It's not like you can play without your HOD creep.
Yeah.
In the mid game.
So you're either like avoiding this Lifestealer or, you know, like jungling. You know, like what do you? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously Matama Man, one of the best like micro minion type hero players. The Visages, the Lycans, so the Brood Mothers. I trust his judgment. Just against the Lifestealer specifically, I think it makes it a little bit awkward.
And he hasn't even used one of his shared tangos. There will be a double damage. Lifestealer will scoop it on up. And there's the Soul Ring. So this Spectre did end up going down, but the CS-wise still not looking terrible, right? 21-4, even with that death, you're not feeling too terrible about that. We'll see. Gonna go in, stuns the Sand King, but no detection. Now VT faded, okay. Getting a little bit scared.
Now, the thing about VT Faded, though, is that he was very much, he's a much better player ahead. And I think that PSG LGD have done a good job so far of just continuing to ensure he's pressured in the laning phase. It's a lot harder, especially for like a less experienced player. His first TI, you're not used to this. You're not used to just having to fight tooth and nail for every single CS.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, he struggled in SCA qualifiers. Then they did go. They won Europe. And now here they are. Milan, he's going to try to run away. I miss. Okay. I apologize. Missed the first kill there. Not the first, but my first. FY will go down to Misery. Who's getting closer to level 4. Nice kill there.
We have an engagement top. X-Nova did get tossed up and then slowed by the poison touch. He should just tick down. He's dead.
Well, yep. Milan happy about that. Get some experience. And Kezu, man, he is getting close. He's almost level 5. He's strong. What do you do? Is it? I've always heard it's a trap if you max poison. Are you ever supposed to max poison? You always leave it at 2, or what's your play, Kyle?
I've always regretted it. It seems like a good idea.
It really does.
But it doesn't lower the cooldown enough to give you 2 reliably in fights.
He does go 3, though, in the poison.
Oh,
And there's going to be the arrow. Yeah, there you go. And there's going to be the leap forward, and that's going to be an easy kill right there. Marana.
Bada bing, bada boom. Telling you.
And then right in the mid game, you're going to have that blink Sand King right into the arrow. It's just easy setups.
And you have a team fight too. It's a danger when you pick, like, you're too reliant on the arrow combo to win fights, but you can use it as a form of distraction. Like Chaos try and counter ninja. You have an egg still. You have the epi. You have a potential echo stomp follow up. Like, there's not really much you can do if you're Chaos, and they don't have any disable remove or cleanse, as I like to call it.
This guy has no chill, man.
Look at this, the Life Stealer just goes in, says hi to Lycan, steals his neutral creeps, but this does give him a ton of man time to kill this siege creep pretty easily. Let's see what happens here. They're just going to right-click each other.
He's going to just infest the catapult, I think, after he takes the damage.
It's crippled up here. Dude, crippled owns Life Stealer in lane, actually.
Any attack speed slows. It's actually a really bad lane matchup to play against heroes like Phoenix for Life Stealer. Just the high base attack time makes it like really bad.
Bottom VT Fade looks like he had to go heal and come on back, but already just getting pressure. If he doesn't have his support with him, it does not feel good. X Nova's actually rotating on down. But there will be a haste runes.
It's that same concept, right? You leave your your safe laner alone at this like nighttime switch around 5-minute mark.
Here we go. Ame, whoa, gets tossed into the air now. Will he be able to make it out? He already used his TP. He's just running into here, and this should be an easy kill on Ame. Yeah, Matama, man, he's happy with it.
Wow, that toss was like perfectly timed.
Bottom lane, we saw him going down there. VT Fade goes down, and guess what? That's both carries going down. Obviously, Ame playing middle, but
is the mid tower threatened? That's the question. We talked about how important this is to defend. And they've already rotated FY in after they pick up the kill. Really nice movement from LGD.
Tower will be bursted down a little top lane. That means the only one without too much action up here. Kazu, let's see, currently 32-10 going up against this Marana, who's 31-7. They're actually both the lowest CS in the game. They've been more harassing than CSing.
The thing is, it's just you're always threatened as this KZ dazzles the concern. You have a ward in the river, but if a Sand King rotate, like any TP from a stun, you're just dead in an arrow.
And here we go, the rotation. Dire doesn't look like they have a ward for this, I don't believe. No, this only goes into the jungle. But he has to know something's up. All the supports are missing. There's going to be X Nova, actually. Just runs into him, but Milan's here. There's going to be the poison as well. X Nova gonna go for that stomp, but it won't matter. Milan just smacks him, gets the kill. And rotation, Chaos currently 1,000 gold lead right now.
Matama Man's having a great game, too. This is the key hero for Chaos if they're going to win this. Because Lycan is still terrifying as far as building damage goes. I believe on Dota buff, he's the highest average tower damage, like, per game.
How confident would you be in saying that, Kyle?
Maybe like 72%.
Okay. Because you are correct.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't looked it up. Are you serious, Doc?
Those are two words Kyle never thought would be said to him.
You're correct, really? I don't know.
So I lit up like a...
He really did like a Christmas light over here. Not one of those LEDs.
Are you one of those guys that... did your family like just leave the Christmas tree up like all year?
We left it up till New Year's. We took it down January 2nd. Every year? Yeah.
That's very specific.
Dude, I live with my roommate now, and we left our Christmas lights up till like July, and we're like, we should take them down. And then we're like, wait, but we're already halfway to Christmas. We might as well leave them up now.
That's
just how it
that's
happens.
my play.
Yeah. Well, looks like bottom they are going to damage this tower a little bit. Misery is down here, hiding behind some trees. Kezu is here as well. There we go. We are going to see an Inkswell. He's going to try to leap away. Double leap committed, but he makes it out. Another TP. It will just be Milan a little bit late. LGD will get out. What level? It is level 2 leap, so we'll charge a little bit quicker. The Lycan Wolf scouting him out. No cripples. There's going to be a boulder toss, but it'll miss. And it's just some bounty runes. There it is.
Oh, the toss!
Oh, Milan. Just in case. I don't think LGD would have gone in, but just in case.
That looks really stylish.
Yeah, it does.
And the only problem I have with that is if I was the Marana, I actually wouldn't have thought of that prior.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about it.
Like, oh, they might do
and
that.
now,
to me.
if you die to an arrow, you're like, well, hold on, where are you at?
Yep, exactly.
Not deniable yet. He summons 2 more wolves. Doesn't want to get it denied, though. Getting a tower is good, but you want the gold, right? Like, you don't just want to get it denied.
Mid tower is the one I think that you're okay with it being denied just because it gives so much map control, especially when you have a hero like Lycan on your team, but you definitely want the gold, as you said. It's not very much for tier 1.
It's 100 for the team, and it's like 300 if you get the last
200
hit.
to 400 if you last hit it.
Okay.
Oh, Misery, oh man, tanks the arrow. Here's the stomp. It's going to hit both. It does. There's going to be a Starfall. Double comes out. Will he go down? Misery actually juking and jiving, but will fall. Now Kezu in a little bit of trouble. As you see, only level 2 heal. No points in the shallow grave. Does have armor, and there's going to be the egg just thrown out. Kezu is going to melt on down. Yep.
He's playing the same way he did last game on the Underlord, where you're like sitting in your own tower defending, but Dazzle doesn't do that.
Nope.
So that's
Chaos just, I think, have not the wrong read necessarily on the meta and like how to play Dota right now, but PSG LGD are just doing it better. I think it's the kill potential as well. That's the big difference maker. Once again, Chaos have 3 cores that just simply don't do things. They don't make plays themselves.
And Misery, he's going to come over here and throw out his ulti, but I'm not sure what else is going to happen. We all have the dagger, and it is a double dagger because of that ultimate. Will they be able to at least get X Nova? Milan comes on down, gets the stun off, but maybe he's just going to run away. Matoma Man run on down. Do we have detection? That's the big question. Nope. No, we do not. Are we going... Oh. Do you go book 3 because it's Mirana, or do you leave it at 1 still?
I think you go book 3.
Uh-oh. Now VT baited. There it is. There's going to be a stun. Here we go. This man's flying Chalice brings him down so easily, and they knew that ulti was out. They did not expect that many heroes, and oh, Lycan gets arrowed to the face, and there we go. We do have some detection now. It's going to be on Chalice. There will be a toss back. Matoma Man doesn't have his ulti. He has his book 1 if he wants to summon it. Doesn't look like he needs to. Maybe he should have, because Chalice will make it away. The boulder doesn't do enough. Wait, here come the wolves. They do a lot of damage. 50 and a cripple hit. There's going to be one. There's going to be another. He gets crippled up. The bleed, please. But he'll make it out. And, well, as Kyle said, LGD, this is actually pretty much their first lead in this game right now, though less than 1,000 gold, even with their middle tower going down to the Lycan.
The game isn't as simple for them either as it was in the previous one, where we were like, okay, well, they're ahead. They've got the better lineup. They're going to crush. This is different. You're on a bit of a clock. Is that just a casual glove of haste? No, he's got
Midas after, yeah.
But like Matoma Man is top net worth. He's got ability to crush through buildings. It's just the mid game team fight is still in PSG LGD's favor. They just have so much more magic damage AoE.
Just feels even just the Phoenix alone. Like you don't kill it, you got the team fight.
Yep.
The main thing is you have this lifestealer hero that I don't see how he ever really dies, which means like you always have kill threat on the Chaos cores. Well, you don't really have any playmaking, like you said, throughout this entire series for Chaos. And I'm like constantly on edge. Like if I'm ever getting ET stomped, I'm like scared I'm gonna die. And it's like on the other hand, if I'm this lifestealer, it's like how do I die? I just rage TP.
Which get going on. Yeah, which pretty much just happened. Looks like Elder Titan just stomped and then arrowed and easy kill.
When there's that much like pressure on you while you're farming, while you're just playing Dota, it makes it a lot harder to just do normal things.
It's the I think the term for it is hidden power. When people like those game devs and stuff.
Run at him. They find the Lycan. Lycan does have ulti. Will he be able to get off? No, he just summons Wolves. He'll get stunned, and this will be another pretty easy one. This Elder Titan Mirana combo just roaming around the map right now. Oh, and give me that 200 gold. Do what if the little ones gave 200?
That'd be
pure value.
You just never dominate a goal.
I'm not taking this. This is trash.
What do you think of this Ags Mirana? I haven't seen this in a while.
They've buffed it back to what it was when it was broken a long time ago.
I think most of them are. It was being played in all like the pub games pretty much. They just go around and run around and gank like he's doing now, I guess. So what happened, BSJ? You said they reverted it back. What do you mean?
Like they made it. No, what it did was it used to be they made it all the way to like 11 seconds was the cooldown, and then like over the course of 3 patches they made it then 10, then 9. Now it's back to 8. The cooldown on it, so it just is more efficient as an item.
Wait, do you get the double?
You don't get the double.
You don't get the
anymore,
double.
no.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, there's just 2 range creeps chilling up here. Guess they were denying some experience, and I like that hill.
Got him.
Snakes on it.
It's just free wave clear, and they have so much of it on the side of LGD. I don't really know how Chaos like competes with the wave clear of LGD. The thing is, they do outscale them, though. I think on the side of Chaos with the Spectre.
Eventually, it's just
it's a long
getting
ways
there.
off.
As you said, look, already a Midas on FY. Shiva's queued up.
It's not the best building hitters on Dire, right? Like they have to win multiple fights to go high ground. It feels like. Meanwhile, if you lose one fight, Chaos, they've got a Lycan. He will just start running you over.
But they're going to do pretty much what they did last game, right? Like, you don't have
play
to
it
fight
slow.
them. Just play it slow. Like, they have very little catch again on Chaos. Like, they have the Spectre hero, but, like, usually Spectre's much easier to play if you have, like, a hard committal, like a Batrider, Storm, some hero that, like, you can't ignore when they go on you. It's like, if they just go on you with Tiny, don't you just, like, Force Staff or, like, you know, glimmer.
To me, it's also like the concept of like being able to play offensively. I want to be able to haunt and have a hero that says, okay, target acquired, boom, you've initiated.
Yeah.
Chaos, they'll be able to put a beat on somebody, but you got to catch them now.
Top lane, they committed a lot. They won't be able to get the tower. Chalice as well as Ame heading on up here to defend it.
Oh, the juicy infest on the helm of the Dom Creep feels real good.
A lot of gold, you see. He's at the top of the net worth, beating the Lycan now by about almost 1,000. Stun forward. A lot of heroes here, though. Yeah, this could be a big fight. There's going to be the point. Oh, my goodness, that heal. Kezu blows him up, and the detection this time doesn't look. Just runs off.
Yeah. I like the decision to buy Armlet here. If he was going for the Midas Radiance build, you just evaporate to Dazzle Lycan.
Yeah. Bad Juju, a pretty good skill. Bottom lane, it is just VT faded. If you're Spectre right now, you're loving it, right? That guy, he just ended up dying top, so you're pretty free bottom. Running after this melee Necro, but Kezu actually tries to deny it. Won't happen. Will he get the other one as well?
Look at the way he's like allowed to play.
Figure it out here. Well, Midas will get used. Looks like we will just continue farming up, but look at this Xnova and Chalice. They're gonna smoke bottom. Looks like maybe.
They got to make this play. You can't just sit on your heels, as BSJ's been saying. You know, they don't have the late game necessarily. You want to fight before Radiance.
And here we go. There's going to be the blink stun. There's going to be pretty much every disable in the book. And you're a tanky hero, Spectre, but not tanky enough. Just too much burst damage.
It's just too easy, right? Like, it's so... you
Especially
see
with
the
blink
plan.
Sand King
It's
now.
like when you want to initiate a fight as Chaos, like, who do you go on with what abilities in what order? And it's like, honestly, there's no clear picture. But when you're LGD, it's like, we're going to stop, we're going to Sand King stun, we're going to arrow.
Now we're here. Well, Misery taking a little bit of damage, but the stomp flies on through. Will Grim drop? No. We'll be allowed to just walk on out. PSG LGD, they're just not overextending ever. They got that kill? Absolutely. Would have put him out of position? Probably. No risk. Milan will clear out the middle wave, though.
I keep watching Ame, and he's just like infesting this helm of the Dom Creep off cooldown. It's like just another 200 gold.
Like, what do you do at that point? I mean, you have to keep taking creeps, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you didn't buy the item to just like not use it.
That's why, perhaps. The thing is, I think you could go other items, but as a Lycan, your ideal game includes you having an HOD. Like, it's necessary to play your hero at peak, and I just don't know what his other options would have been. Maybe buy a Vlad's or something?
I've tried like Medallion and some other Lycan items, like Necrobook, but I don't know. None of them feel nearly as good as Helm Dom, for sure.
There's the book 3, so at least they'll have that detection. Mirana won't be able to just ulti the teammates out of there. Milan continues to push out middle. They keep that tower alive in bottom. FY, well, he's getting closer. That Sheev is about 2,000 away with a Midas. And here we go, this tier 2 tower. They actually want to defend this. You don't see this as often anymore, but you know, they're like, something's up. Ame can't just be farming here by himself.
Well, Ame knows that he can't die like right away, but he also knows that they like chase him down, so he needs help defending.
Oh, and here we go. We are going to have a fight. There is going to be an ulti used by Matamaman. There is going to be the ulti used by Mirana, but they do have the book 3 out, trying to heal him on up. Chalice still alive somehow. Will he make it out? There's going to be a Spectre ulti. No, he will not. Chalice will go down. There is going to be the egg used, but egg gets brought down immediately. Matamaman is owning. There will be a grave even used to save the Tiny for now, but probably won't do too much. There's going to be a kill onto Matamaman. Now they're turning it. There's going to be a 2 for 2. But there is a buyback coming from the Sand King. Will they find another one? No, Chalice won't be able to.
I like the way these fights, like, you have to imagine why this fight happens. So in my opinion, it's like, you see Chaos, they're going to pressure the tower. Lifestealer's like, they can't initiate on me and kill me, so I need to stand here. But if they, like, go on me as 5 and I don't have backup, they're going to kill me eventually. So he's like, I'm going to stand in front of this tower, but I need my whole team to be here. And then Chaos is going to try to force the issue, and then it's just a fight. And I think it's like, both teams just know the powers of their heroes.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool to watch.
I think more than just that, Chaos need fast fights.
Yeah.
They want to collapse and execute within pretty much the Lycan ult, Spectre ult.
Yeah.
If you're LGD, you just want to drag things out. Get the second Sand King stun off, the air. Like, just drag it out until Chaos's lineup runs out of gas in the team fight. If you're gonna win this game's Chaos, you need to start fights just like they did, you know, just immediate go, but it's such a long cooldown, so now they've got to wait, and PSG LGD can just split up around the map because there's nothing to threaten them, as you said before. Like, what threatens kills? How do you find this chaos?
They have the Blink Dagger coming out on Tiny, so it doesn't necessarily mean like they can threaten kills, but that is a good start.
And his Radiance is coming a little bit later on this Spectre. Looks like, what, about 20, 23, 24 minutes?
He did go Midas, so it's like, it is obviously delayed because of the Midas, but his late game items will come sooner once he gets the Radiance. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Midas Spectre. It obviously benefits your illusions, but Spectre's not really a hero known for right-clicking.
Yeah. Well, for now, nothing too crazy is going on. It does look like Radiant there. Chaos coming together middle, about 4 of them.
See what he's got queued up on Ame?
He has the Deso with the BKB queued up. So
I have not seen
this build does fall off against Spectre. I know the or the Spectre Lifestealer matchup. If you go Radiance, you tend to outscale Spectre actually, but if you go this right-click build, eventually if you can't kill Spectre,
this is huge.
The fight's become really difficult.
Oh, and will they be able to get this? Actually, looks like, yeah, they do blink forward. He's going to go for it. He does stun him. There's going to be a Mirana ulti. They know that. Here comes the arrow. Will they let it hit? No, they let it hit the book. Actually, they're going to fly on forward. There's going to be an egg that's placed in the middle. There's an ulti by Elder Titan. Who's going to be the first to go down? It will be Milan. It will be Misery. Oh, no. And look at this. The egg pop stuns everyone. Oh, dear God. Chaos. The crumble has happened. PSG LGD playing so well right now. And there's going to be the blink forward. Oh, dear. A dieback. Grimstroke. There's the arrow, it does hit, and there'll be the kill. And all of a sudden, it looked like this Roche was going down so quick for the Lycan, and then there's just ultis on top of you.
Gives me a flashback. You remember, okay, TI6.
Paint us a story, Kyle.
TI6, DC versus EG.
Yes.
Game 3, lower bracket final.
Hype as ever.
Yeah, you remember that. But the funniest part of that whole sequence was Misery died, like, for no reason outside of the base as EG pushed for the game, and then bought back and just, like, died again. And his team just 4v5'd, and Moo ended up... Yeah, watch that again, because that sequence was very reminiscent.
And well, now that you lost this, I mean, Lycan needs that Aegis, right, to play the game. It what it feels like. You just don't have it anymore. It's going to be the gold given up. And this Mirana going F-Blade actually has it.
So good here against Lycan as well.
That's scary. That is a very scary. Arcane Rune bottom. What else? FY will have the Shivas in 400 here.
Yeah, this is
level 15.
It's such a strong item when you have all these illusions and minions to deal with on the enemy side. Attack speed slow on everybody.
Yeah, so you just have like so much prolonging, as you said, like that's their pure goal, right? On the side of LGD. Even the Ghost Scepter, or the E-Blade, like you save anybody. What's their damage? Like Dazzle's all physical. Spectre has Radiance, I guess? And
not yet, but...
I'm saying like that is the damage. So if you can't Tiny Burst somebody, maybe with a Grimstroke, Stroke of Fate, like they're gonna live with E-Blade. Like they're gonna be alive for another 4 seconds. And almost every hero on LGD has some way to like make use of that 4 seconds. You know, you have Phoenix to egg, dive, you have Sand King with the burrow strikes, like ET can get a stomp off in his Earth Splitter, like that 4 seconds can be used pretty impactfully by almost every hero on LGD.
There will be the glyph used, but refresh, they bring down the tower and they're just going to go for a tier 2 as well, right? Not much stopping them.
I like that they gave the Aegis to Mirana. Ame is not really a target here. Side of Chaos.
Especially if he gets that BKB, you're not killing him for quite a while.
Meanwhile, FY is just allowed to farm underneath his own tower. Like this is the dream for support players when your team's like 2 or 3 cores are just sieging a tower.
He's so farmed.
Midas is on off cooldown, but
I questioned it whether or not he'd be able to get farmed with like a hero like Sand King on his team, but even then he's just higher net worth than his Sand King.
That's really nice to watch. I just feel like the lineups are the big difference to me. PSG LGD came in both games with not necessarily a scripted plan, but their drafts just look so great together. Chaos, like Lycan Spectre as their 1-2. There's not a single meta in the past 10 years I can think of where that would have excited me.
Remember when I said Jug mid and I'm like, I think that's what you need and it just doesn't sound good? I feel like that's what the Lycan pick was. Like I feel like it's what you need, but like, I mean, I guess that just means you're outdrafted, right? Like, like it feels like the enemy's plan has too many problems to address, and that's really hard to do, by the way. Just be like, we're gonna pick this Lifestealer Phoenix, and these are 2 issues you can't address, 2 separate issues that can't be addressed by the same hero. Yeah. And that's like really, it's just impressive to see these picks and be like, well, now that they've picked this, now what? And then you just don't know what to do.
Okay, Lifestealer's going Heart next.
He's got BKB. He knows his job this game is to dangle, right, Kyle?
That's true.
Yeah, he just needs to.
Well, he can tangle. What do you mean? He's gonna tangle.
He's gonna dangle then tangle.
BKB.
Well, I'm saying you You can't burst him down.
Have you just
Sorry.
saved this all year for TI?
Yes, dude. I mean, this is the first time I've casted with you, man.
That's true. It's been a while. It's a shame it couldn't be longer, but hey, I'm glad to be back.
Now Sand King, you see it, has a full Crimson Guard and a Blink Dagger. So what needs to go, like, how does Chaos do anything here? Is it just like Tiny needs to find a pick off, they push a tower,
They've
or what?
got to create Chaos, Grant.
Okay.
That's what they need to do.
I see what you did there.
It's actually, that's their like fight song.
Yeah,
hashtag.
I think
Their
they need
fight song, create chaos. I don't. That's how I've heard it. It's a rough draft.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. It's a work in progress. They were smoked up, and X Nova did pop, and I think they had a sentry that saw him. No, that's actually a dire sentry. Never mind. So they just know something's afoot.
A fish.
You say a fish?
A fishy. I was kind of mixing a foot and a fish, you know.
It's a very efficient joke.
Thank you.
Efficient. I see. I'm catching on.
This, oh my goodness, Marana almost has a full Lincolns too. This Marana is just very, very far. I mean, you look at the top two net worth, right? They're just both a full, like, high tier item ahead.
And not just their itemization's been perfect as well. You pull up the big graph of them, because I really want to gush. They have all of these team fight items. You know, they have the initiation necessary because the blink on Chalice. So they have Crimson, Shivas, of Vlad's now on the ET. You have an armor build on Ame. Like, everybody has that innate survivability that they will ensure they live through that first 10 minutes to Chaos team fight. 10 seconds, rather. And if you can do that, you're going to take them.
Almost has the spell up now. Marana does pick it up with that F-Blade. That's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Nova running away. And now LGD, as you guys said, I mean, you did say the better late game is on Chaos, but it feels like it's just getting pushed farther and farther back because, I mean, they're not farming efficiently. Yeah.
They're controlling pretty much the entire map that they want inside of it.
Ooh. Milan just trying to push out these creep waves as best as he can. He does. All the creeps will end up dying.
Just like compare four positions. One of them has a blink and the other one has Shiva's Midas with half of the shoots too.
Look at that.
Does narrowly get out. That was a nice play. But what does it really accomplish? He wasn't able to actually cut the wave.
Yep. Still full HP on all of them. We're going to see 28-minute rune will be bottom. It's already gone.
They used to have damage issues again on Chaos, and I like Ame's build for this. Like, in this game, oddly enough, if he just distracts, because you can't really ignore him. He actually chunks your heroes. So you can't ignore him, and he's just going to run in, and meanwhile, if you go on him, you're going to get, like, Burrow Strike, Epi'd, and ET'd, and Phoenix. If you don't go on him, you're going to die, and, like, it's just you're presenting this wall, this movable wall.
It's not like you have damage issues either, right? You have ET, you've got two different forms of max HP removal with the Lifestealer Feast and the Phoenix Sunray.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't, he knows he doesn't need these damage items.
It looks like they're all going to get out. They're actually going to TP middle. Oh my goodness, the arrow's going to find him. There's going to be Chalice going on in. Still has the stun. There's going to be the stun used. There's the F-Blade and a raw arrow, allowing Sand King to save the stun. And there goes VT fading. Not only that, look at bottom. Over almost 50% damage done to that tier 3.
Man, they are feeling themselves right now.
All right. Phoenix will buy another smoke.
I'm telling you, people have been sleeping on this team for way too long.
How long do you think? When was their uprising again? Like, when did they turn it around?
I just can't believe people assumed that, like, PSG LGD was going to phone it in at TI on their home court. They have been working incredibly hard over the last month and a half. And what I've heard through the grapevine, a lot of teams have been having difficulties playing against them in scrims. And when you lose to them, the danger is, like, a game like this, yeah, it's going to take a while. They probably won't close for another 5-10 minutes, but when did Chaos lose their chance to win? Right? At what point was it that they needed a mistake to be able to get back into the game? It's like 15-16 minutes. Right after that Roche fight, that's it.
Misery does steal a bounty rune, dies for it, but anything for your carry. And almost does have the heart now. Good old heart Lifestealer. Where'd that through the grapevine saying come from?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's a song.
It's
a Marvin Gaye song, I think.
Okay. I mean, like, I guess I understand, right? Because, like, the grapevines, right? They're covering like usually the wooden fences that you can see through, and I didn't know if like I assume it's something like that. I'm not, you know, a big grape connoisseur myself.
Yeah, it's a Marvin Gaye. I heard it. Heard it.
Yeah, but how did he get it? Like, where did the actual saying? I don't think Marvin Gaye invented it.
I'm pretty sure it's like it's a colloquialism from the South, like the grapevine, meaning like, you know, because grapevines are like super long, right? So it's just like I don't know. It's like it means people talk to each other and it traveled. That's all.
Oh, okay. So why not just say a telephone?
Because it's not a telephone. It's a word of mouth.
BSJ knows exactly the answer to this, and he's like, I'm just letting these dumbos.
Nerds.
We are going to see a fight. Milan will get a stun toss. It will be an X-Nova. They can't get anything up. X-Nova will drop immediately. They're just going to run out. Milan is taking a lot of damage. Oh, my goodness. Will get Grave. There's going to be a buyback from the Elder Titan. They will get linked together. There's going to be the egg. They will just get out. BKB pop by Ame just chasing after Milan. 2 more hits. Nope, only 1. Will they look for more? They're looking, but it doesn't look like they'll find anyone. Maybe they will. There's going to be the open wounds, and now they're, oh my goodness. The Lycan just gets destroyed by this Life Stealer.
He has no armor items. He has the talent, and that's
Wolves
it.
need no armor.
I quoted, yep, I said that.
Turns out they do indeed need armor, and the Lycan himself has been lying to himself this entire time. And here we go. They're just taking the high ground. 21,000 gold lead at 32 minutes in. All right, without looking, who is the highest fan? It's now fantasy points. They truly matter. Well, I lied. We're going forward. Will they get a kill? Yeah. There's going to be Kezu. Kezu just getting right click. Will heal up. There is going to be a kill onto Chalice. Are they diving a little bit too far this time? Oh my goodness. They can't touch this Life Stealer though. There's going to be the Grave going up. Fire Spear will go on, and will Misery die because of that afterwards? Yes. Will go down. VT Faded dead as well. Has to buy back in. That's your carry Spectre buying back. Doesn't even have the Mantia. There's the Edgeblade just scaring her away. This is at least a full set of racks, it looks like.
Arrow to the face.
Oh, Milan goes for a toss back over here. X-Nova, that will be a dieback, actually. Chalice still dead as well. Milan, though, getting right click. Please must get this kill. Pops the BKB for it, and there's going to be the snipe. Yeah, Mirana gets it, and see you later, friends. And, just all TBing out. Worst feeling in the world if you're Chaos. Your Spectre bought back, and everyone got out except this Elder Titan, but it's X-Nova. He didn't want to get out.
Yeah, and they got the racks too. This is
and a full sheep stick now on the Phoenix. Has the gold for it.
it's level 20.
FY.
Smarana is so scary, man.
Double damage. Look at this. They're going to get this, right?
I don't know. I feel like we've seen this story before.
But with double damage and a Lycan now, you don't have your Elder Titan or Sand King. They're getting this.
I don't think they get it.
Oh my goodness. He's just going to drop the egg. They're going to go for the kill. They do get it, but Misery, he will end up doing it. And it was a snatch, actually. The Dire is the one who ended up killing it. And there will be. Ame gets the kill. And, well, they
didn't get it.
They didn't actually get it. Dude, who got the last hit?
I think
it had to be, right? That's insane, man. And man.
I think FY might have the most fantasy points, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even check
It's probably the Mirana.
Let's look. It's the Mirana and FY.
Close.
Yeah. Going beast mode.
This is the dream for a lot of folks at home. You have PSG LGD cards.
Nope, they are.
Is it actually? Are these good scores in fantasy? Isn't?
I thought 20 plus is normal. Like this, it seems good. They're just straight up owning. But for fantasy, there's a little bit more numbers. And I'm not a number-based guy.
Speaking of fantasy, Grant, you left our fantasy football league.
I did.
Why?
Fantasy American Football League for the viewers at home.
Why?
Because I'm not a big fan of it anymore. I'm a little bit more on the basketball train now. There will be a stomp. Will they find it? This Spectre, by the way, did just buy back. There's going to be the sheep from FY, and there's going to be the kill. He did have the Aegis.
He's fine.
Will probably make it out. I lied. Sorry about that.
That's a Spectre. She's tanky.
And there's the GG's called.
Who needs break when you can just stand on top of a Spectre with ET and remove all of the armor?
And man, this is... PSG LGD, both games, they just look clean as hell. Like, you look at clean, you go and you see it mopped up, swept up, dusted. That's what they're looking like.
Dog, they are